Hey guys, back for another Origins draft. We opened a Mythic. It's probably the worst Mythic in the entire set. I have had it played against me once or twice, and it's bad. The best cards in this pack are the best cards that are in all of the decks that I've played that got me the best results, and those are the red-white cards. Yeah, the red-white cards are just leaps and bounds above any of the other cards in this pack. My pick here is between a red and a white card. That seems to be the case very often. I do like Acolyte as much as I've always liked Acolyte, and I do like Blessed Spirits. Blessed Spirits is a little more versatile in the decks that you can make it become useful in, but Acolyte I think is just the better card, and we're going to take it, and we're probably going to play it. Alright, following that up with a less than ideal pack. Angel's Tomb, a card I've always liked, a card that I've played in plenty of my draft videos, and fits in with red decks pretty well. Other than that, I'd probably take Dragon Fodder here just to lower the curve rather than take Fire Fiend Elemental, but I'm going to take Angel's Tomb and build a creature deck. Keep myself open here a little bit. 2 weeks left until Battle for Zendikar comes out, and I think it's usually about a week after that. It's a little while after that before it comes out on Magic Online, I believe. So as soon as that comes out, I'll be drafting that, and I'll probably be done with Origins. I've done plenty of Origins. Tons and tons. Let's see. Following this up. Very unexciting pack. Pick is between Evolving Wilds or Rock Maulers. Rock Maulers being the strongest card in the pack. I'm not going to take Titan Strength here. Pretty unexciting pack. Could take Evolving Wilds and just have that open. Don't love green-red, but if red doesn't pan out, then green works with Angel's Tomb just as well. I'm going to take Rock Maulers. Just take the better card than the Evolving Wilds I'm not sure I need yet. Some pretty weak packs opened up so far altogether. Except for my open pack, that was pretty good. Alright, following up. Well, here's a Gideon's Phalanx. There's a Sphinx's Tutelage. There's Grasp. And, of course, as always, there's nothing decent in green and there's nothing decent in red. So we're going to have to branch into color number 3 here. Gideon's Phalanx, I think, is good. Grasp. The 7 mana is pretty steep, but if you get it, it can be a game-winning card. I'm kind of curious to try out Sphinx's Tutelage. I've played it before and it's usually good. You know what? Let's do something crazy. Blue seems pretty open, so we can follow that up with Void Mage. I think it's enough better than Turn to Frogger, Aspire Aeronaut. And we suddenly shifted into blue here. So that red pick and the Angel's Tomb not looking as good. And then now we have to waffle around a little bit because we get access to Elvish Visionary, which is great in green. Draws a card and triggers Tutelage. Bounding Crisis, which we could do blue-green and play a creature deck with an alternative win condition. Scab Goliath is good, but not what I want to pick up here. I'm going to take the Visionary. I could take that Miscreant too and just try something completely weird. Evolving Wilds or Fiery Conclusion. Still don't know what we're playing. Acolyte looks like it's not going to work out so well. I don't want to take Fiery Conclusion here. And take Evolving Wilds and just have access to it. Llanowar Empath doesn't actually draw you a card. I think it just puts it into your hand, yeah. But I'm going to take it. Probably not playing this Acolyte or this Angel's Tomb. I found out yesterday Angel's Tomb actually turns into a white creature. I don't know how relevant that is. in this format, but it's worth noting. Yeah, it becomes a white angel. Just fun fact of the day. Now you know. Alright, blue-green. Give me some more things. Give me some more draw spells. Let's make tutelage interesting. Right now I only have 5 playables. I could throw Angel's Tomb in, since everything else is a creature. So let's not cut Angel's Tomb quite yet. I don't think Acolyte's going to make it, though. Although, worth noting, if I had picked the Blessed Spirits over Acolyte, I probably would have picked more white cards. Ooh, look, Great Aurora. Do we want to go there? No, we don't want to be that interesting. Send Asleep is just kind of dirtily. I think I'm going to take the Aeronauts. And if we end up with things like Might of the Masses, it's pretty good. I'm going to take Stratus Walk. It draws us a card, triggers tutelage, makes a blocker. The second Stratus Walk I'm not as interested in, but I'll have it in the sideboard. And Dreadwaters? No. Never Dreadwaters. I'll take a 2-drop creature. Nissa's Pilgrimage, probably not going to play, but we'll put it in there for now. So we got about 8 or 9 playables there. Look to pick up things like Jeshen Thief, more Visionaries, draw spells basically to make tutelage better, things to stall the board so that we can actually get a tutelage win. Void Mage is even better in the tutelage deck because it puts you, like, tutelage is a slow clock, but once you get to 6 mana, if you have a board presence, you can just start chump walking and really get in there. Hallowed Moonlight does draw a card, but it's not what I want. Epiphany draws multiple cards. Yes, it does. But is not as exciting if we don't have an artifact, so we'll look to pick some up. Probably the pick should be Wild Instincts or Timber Pack, but I told you guys I'm going to do something interesting this time. I'm going to pick the draw spell. And now we're between Void Mage and another Visionary, and that's pretty close. I'm leaning towards Void Mage over Visionary. No, I'm going to take Visionary. I wouldn't mind Might of the Masses here. So we're playing some weird green-blue tutelage deck. It's actually pretty weak so far. Watercourser is a good pickup. I don't really want to play counter spells. There's another Acolyte too. And Throwing Knife, if we're not going to be attacking as much, I don't want to go in on that. I'll pick Watercourser. It's a solid blocker, solid attacker. Kind of fits the theme of getting in damage or the theme of holding back and trading with creatures. This looks okay so far. I'm clearly not going for just brute power. I'm going for uniqueness this time. And tutelage, I've played, like I said, I've played with it a bunch. I've played against it, but I've never actually drafted it online because I don't think it's always the most competitive card. But since I've just been jamming Origins videos, I thought I would do something a little out of the blue rather than just playing another red-blue deck or red-white deck. Here. Vial does draw a card. There's a second Timber Pack, which is kind of sad because we skipped the first one. I am going to need some sort of removal, so I'll take Wild Instincts here. I'm not going to take Vial over Instincts just because it draws us a card. I would be fine with that Timber Pack, though. Obviously, I want a few more creatures. Angel's Tomb right now, still kind of sitting there. Artificer's Epiphany is a little underwhelming, if not just bad, since it's basically 3 mana draw a card right now. Let's see if we can pick up some more goodies here. I would be fine with Alchemist Vial. It does let Artificer's Epiphany draw the full 2 cards. It does draw a card itself. A little slow at loading up these packs today. Alright, following that, there is a Might of the Masses. Rogue's Passage, not the deck that wants Rogue's Passage, and then the only other card, Cruel Revival coming this late is very surprising. The only other cards I'd be interested in are Automaton and Nivix Barrier, and Nivix Barrier is pretty poor card. But a very, not bad, a blocker. It usually shuts down 2 creatures for a turn. The only time I play Nivix Barrier is if I have Will Breaker. I'm going to take Might of the Masses. For probably the first time on video ever. Probably the first deck I've ever played with Might of the Masses in it. I'm always scared that my green opponents have Might of the Masses in their hands, but now I have it, so haha. Might of the Masses, good with Visionaries, good with Aspiring Aeronauts. Here, Reef Soul is just leaps and bounds better than anything else. I don't love Screeching Scab. I could take this for a potential Black Splash. Yeah, we're just not getting anything out of this pack. I'll go ahead and take Llanowar Wastes. And then if we get a black card, we could take it. Could even take those Cruel Revivals if we need to. Well, I mean, they're not coming back around, but it's possible something ends up in black and we have 2 free black sources. Not super likely, but the other option there is another Screeching Scab, and I really just, I don't know. Probably should have taken Screeching Scab. Another 2-drop, another creature for Might of the Masses, another trigger for Angel's Tomb. But pretty replaceable, I think. I'd rather have something like Rune Servitor. Foundry of the Consoles. Alright. Shadows of the Past. Could have had a good black deck, I think. Gonna take Foundry. And nothing. I don't like Gather the Pack. Take another Epiphany. Not splashing for a double black card. Okay, and then our deck just looks kind of bad now because we didn't really get anything. I'll cut Deep Sea for Goldforge Sentinel and probably play Goldforge Sentinel. Again, another artifact plus a actual way to do damage if tutelage is not working out. Alright, so this third pack's going to have to be pretty good for us. Yeah, probably not playing Llanowar Wastes. I don't think I even want to splash third color if I've got Foundry in here. One, two, three, 4 ways to put artifacts on the field. Yeah, we could have had a decent black deck. I'll take this. Ooh, late Nantuko Husk as well. I'm not too worried about my opponents having these cards. Our plan is turn 3 tutelage, stall until we win. That's the only way this deck is winning. Our low end is pretty weak, but gets us to our high end. I am glad I took that Visionary over the Void Mage, though, just because of the way our deck is turning out. Alright, pack 3. Give me something good. Give me Jace. I want to see a Jace here. Oh, I did not want to see that, though. And this pack actually just sucks for us. No good blue cards. No green cards I want to play. Just going to take this Guardians. Blocker plus artifact. Man, just can't win, can you? Ooh, Jeshen Thief. I do want to see that. I am happy to see a Jeshen Thief. Draws cards, good target for Stratus Walk. Blocks decently. 3-drop. Everything I want in a deck that plays tutelage. I still need to hit playables. Being a little cute this draft, and it looks like it might backfire, so the dream is not happening as I had planned. Alright, let's see. Valerian Warden, another card that can potentially draw us cards. I do like it more than the Vial. Orchard Spirits here, which is a good attacker, but I like drawing cards. Let's see. We could go with another Epiphany. I think 2 is fine, and I think 2 is more than we even want. Scrapskin Drake would be okay, but I'm just going to take Empath. It has another way to keep our hand full. Keep triggering Angel's Tomb. Keep adding to the board. I'm probably snapping up any 2-drops I see that I can play. And I actually want to see Rune Servitor. Again, draws a card. Draws a card. This is Revelation. Not quite. Oh, you do draw cards equal to the things. What are we going to reveal off it? A 1/1? How insane would that be? Draw 4 cards, gain 4 life. Or, other than that, it's like draw 2, gain 2. Force Mage, you know what? Do I do it? Yes. Yes, I do. It's bad in our deck, but I'm doing it anyway. Fairy Miscreant, the ship has sailed on that. Might of the Masses, or 2-drop. Gotta take the 2-drop, I think. I'll actually Vine Snare to the sideboard. Wow, this deck is bad. It's actually, like, just in general, the packs were not good for green or blue. Like, I didn't see a lot of the blue uncommons I really want. Turbo Fog? Negate? Might even play that Stratus Walk. Mantle Webs to make a huge blocker. Probably not, though. Almost no removal at all. No disperses. It's a whole lot of nothing, really. No claustrophobias. This is Revelation's terrible in our deck. The only reason it's in there is because I went all in on tutelage, and it can potentially draw 4 cards. Mill 8 from our opponent. You draw cards equal to its power. You can reveal Guardians, gain 6 life, and draw 0. Alright, these packs are taking too long. Ayo, Stratus Walk again. Majoring Network, not in this deck. Stratus Walk number 3 seems not very good. Alright, I'll take Negate now. Vastwood Gorger. It's better when this is Revelation. No way to really ramp into it, though. Take another Negate. Not even something like Bone to Ash came around. Like, nothing. Should have been in black. Could have had a good black deck, but we did not choose to do that. Maybe I just want Vastwood Gorger and cut the Goldforge Sentinel. And play 8 and 7. Seems like the most awkward deck I've ever made, ever. But you know what? Here we go. Thank you for watching. No, seriously, thanks for watching. If you're still watching at this point, I appreciate you, because I probably would have stopped watching a long time ago. Alright, I'll see you.